Monday, the last day of January. This is the box template, funded account. Let me create the box first, and then I'll explain what it is that I'm doing. So we have an area of support, find an area of resistance, enable, and that's it, all set. So now, normally I do not make videos on Mondays because I first need to get to a certain profit target in my mandated accounts. But today's the last day of January, and I already met the monthly profit target. So that's why today I can trade my funded account. What it does mean is that I cannot probably make a video on Friday because I'm not sure if I can hit my weekly profit target within 4 days. But given this volatility, it's still possible. So let's just wait and see. Let's focus on this one first. So what am I doing here? So I watched Randy's video from Saturday, and he's running a special on the Autotrader. And so what I decided, what might be fun, is let's see if the Autotrader can pay for itself trading just one contract. So this template has the Autotrader trading one contract with a daily profit target of 2,500. So now it's about an hour before the open, and I'm going to let it trade until 4 p.m. So it has until 4 p.m. to try and hit that profit target of 2,500. So a few things just to clarify. Number one, this kind of an approach is not for everyone. If you have a funded account, if you're trying to qualify for a funded account, so you are in a trailing max drawdown kind of deal. My accounts, all my funded accounts, are way beyond the trailing stop because I built up every funded account to the point where the trailing stop is not an issue. So that's why I can afford to take fairly large drawdowns without getting disqualified. So you might not be in this situation. So again, know where you are with your prop firm, or if you're trading your own account. Again, number one, make sure that you first are profitable in SIM, and then make sure that your account is still big enough to handle drawdowns. If you're going to trade one contract, I still say it must be at least a $10,000 account, at least trading the NASDAQ, which is very volatile. So what's going to happen here is it's going to be completely hands-off on my part. No zones, no levels, no proprietary kind of knowledge. As you can see, both the shorts and the longs are enabled, and I'm going to simply let the Autotrader trade this until it hits its target of 2,500. It's going to be a long video. I will have to pause the recordings from now and then just so it won't become an 8-hour video. All right, let's just wait and see. All right, so there was a long trade. So you see the stop. It's about, I think it's 31 points. I'm going to give it plenty of room. If it stops me out, then I'm going to simply wait, and when price again goes up or through the bottom of the box, through the bottom of the box will be a short, through the top will be a long. As I said many times, with this kind of an approach, I fully expect to take 1 or 2 or 3 or more stops before hitting the target, and here the target is so large, a fairly big move will be needed. So just to explain here now, so 2,500 is 125 points, if my math is right, 125 points. Now, if I take a 30-point stop, this would mean that the move will need to be 155 points. So make up the 30 points for the loss plus 125 to hit the target. And of course, if I'm stopped 2 or 3 or 4 times, each time 30 points need to be added to the move. What makes me fairly confident with this kind of an approach right now is because the volatility is so great. We've been having huge swings, hundreds and hundreds of points each way. So we'll see how it goes. Right now it's in the long, and just going to follow it. So stopped on the long, so now I'm flat, and just going to wait now. So if price continues to go lower, it's going to be short. If it again turns around and goes to the top of the box, there's going to be another long. So as you can see, hands off, longs and shorts are enabled. Just going to let the Autotrader figure this out. Okay, so turned around and gave me another long. Again, nothing to do now, just wait. Well, stopped me on a long again, and now it looks like it might take an immediate short. So two losses in a row, down over 1200 looks like. And here is the short. Again, I know that at some point a big enough move will come that will make up the losses and hit my very large target. I just have to be patient, and I know that my discipline is not going to be an issue because I have the Autotrader trading for me. If I had to do this on my own, you know, being a human like anyone else, maybe I'd think about increasing numbers of contracts or kind of make up setups that are not part of my plan or whatever. But now just going to wait. Well, and stopped me for the third time, this time on a short trade. And now down 1900. Still not concerned, been there before. It's just a matter of time. Once they start going, this is kind of pre-market. I mean, I started at pre-market, and maybe this was a mistake. But, you know, this is live trading, not after the fact. So, you know, it made sense at the time, and I'm not sorry I've done it. I'll still hit my target, I think. Anyway, here was a long trade. Okay, well, finally looks like they're getting going. Nice move up, some retracement now, but it looks like they finally chose a side. So again, hands-off trading. Just going to let the Autotrader manage this. So doing very well now, and definitely very tempting to just close the trade, make up the loss, have a nice profit, but I did not hit the 2500 promised yet. So while it's tempting for me, see, the Autotrader has no temptations of any kind. It's going to stay in the trade until its profit target is hit, and there was no compromise, there was no second guessing, and it's just an amazing way to trade. So let's just wait and see here. Well, it looks like the final push higher. We are there. Here it is. Wow. Here it is. Even with some positive slippage, I got some positive slippage. The amount you see is after commissions. Wow. After being down 1900 almost, the Autotrader finishes the morning plus 2500 and change. So overall, just about over 220 point move. Impressive by any standards. Just a terrific work. Would not be able just to make this on my own. So the time is not really that late. So I started around 8:30. So less than 2 hours. Less than 2 hours again. Only thanks to the volatility. The volatility allowed this kind of a move. Of course, if it wasn't so volatile, I probably would not hit all these stops to begin with. Now that's really it. A very impressive performance. I've never tried anything like that. You know, hitting 2500 with 5 or 6 contracts, that's one thing. Doing it with just one is really something. So I'm done here, And hope you all enjoyed it. Leave a like, leave any kind of a comment. I think this deserves a like, if not for me, at least for Blue Wave for creating this kind of a software. Thanks, guys. Well, so this is embarrassing. I actually took a look at the video that Randy posted on Saturday, and the price is not $24.95 like I thought. It's $29.95, meaning I am $500 short. So what I decided to do, use the same template, box template here. Let me create the box first. Using the same box template, but I reduced the profit target on this one to 500 because I don't know why I thought it was $24.95. It's $29.95. So the previous trade did not quite pay for the Autotrader. So this one has a $500 target. Again, just one contract. Well, here is the long trade. The stop is the same stop, I think like 31 points. I apologize. The last thing I wanted to do is to mislead anyone. The price is not $24.95, it's $29.95, which is a terrific deal. Again, I paid more for my license when I purchased the Autotrader. So still a terrific deal, but I figured, well, I cannot leave it at a $2,500 profit. I gotta make the full 3,000. So hopefully it will not be a very long trade, and just finish up with a 500 target. All right, coming up, looks close, and done. Here it is. No slippage, just minus commissions. The 500 is now done. The trade did not take long at all, as you can see. So yeah, here is the template. And well, now I can say that this morning, in about 2.5 hours, the Autotrader paid for itself, trading just one contract. So again, a reminder, I'm not sure if I can make a video this Friday coming up, but there should be something next week for sure. Thanks, guys. Enjoy.